I just don't know what this big ass piece of hair on the side of my head is there for, and what its general purpose is. Like, what does it need to be doing right now? I don't know. I don't really know what this video is gonna be, if I'm being quite honest, other than just a really chill, sit down and just catch up kind of video. Because it's been a minute. It's just taken me so long to sit down and film this particular video because I have so many other videos, it feels like, that are just like backlogged, and I didn't feel like I could be filming or putting anything really new out until I got those addressed and like dealt with those and got them uploaded. And I'm just saying, fuck it, honestly. It's in the past. Let's just let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I just wanna start over. So that's what we're doing. We're starting over. I've had a lot of new things and like new beginnings come into my life recently, so we may as well just bring it to this channel, okay? Like, let's just bring that vibe here, okay? Because, oh my God, I truly feel like I just opened a new chapter of my life. If you're new to this channel, then hello, my name is Maddie. I am 29 years old. I am living by myself in Virginia for the first time, just vlogging my silly little life, honestly. I am quite literally just winging it at all times. But I do have quite a few life updates for you guys. So buckle up, sit down, get ready, because things are going full speed again, you guys. Like, remember at the beginning of this year, I said I kind of really just wanted my life to chill out and I wanted this to be a really calm year. Who was I to ask? God, where do I even start? I guess I should just go with the first one, the biggest one. I quit my job finally. I finally quit my full-time supervisor position at Total Wine. I can say that now because my last day was 3 weeks ago today. It is currently Monday, May 25th. That job has been out of my life for 3 weeks now. But my new job, which is still a full-time job, it's literally just a merchandising position. I stock and rotate beer for a distribution company. Like, I go to grocery stores, I put my headphones on, I stock some beer, and then I leave. It is a simple job that I don't have to talk to people in. I don't have to report to a manager every day. I do not have to check on customers. I don't even have to talk to customers, you guys. If I'm in a Kroger stocking beer and somebody asks me a question, I literally can turn around and say, I'm sorry, I don't work here. This is just such an easy job. It's just such a simple, easy to do job. And it is quite literally all I have wanted for a very long time now, actually. There's a bug. I don't really know what I thought I was gonna do with that. Oh, there he is. Get away. I have a Zevo. Go to the Zevo, go to the blue light and die, okay? This has just been such a break and a relief from the 10-hour management shifts I was doing at Total Wine. And honestly, all the physical labor that came with it. Like, I truly cannot believe that with as much movement as I do throughout the day, because I'm going to different grocery stores, but like somehow even still, like I was doing more physical labor at Total Wine than now at this job. Lugging case after case of wine overhead up and down a ladder all day for like 10 hours. Not like all day, obviously. That wasn't like the only thing I was doing at my previous job, but cases of wine are very heavy. I know you guys know this because nobody ever just goes out of their way to pick up a case of wine if they don't have to, okay? Like, nobody wants to do that. It was just a very physically demanding job, to the point that even like my older managers were talking about the effects it was having on their bodies already, and like how some of them were developing like back and shoulder problems. And so like very early on, I knew this wasn't a job I was gonna stay in forever, because I don't wanna end up like that. Like, it just blows my mind that this job doesn't have more physical labor than I thought it would have. Like, I scale the cooler shelves of Kroger like a squirrel, but like that's about it. I am also making over $1 more than I was at my previous job. Obviously, I wasn't gonna take a job offer that didn't pay me more, because at the end of the day, it is quite literally only about the money for me. Also, not only does this job pay more and it's full-time, but they do have incredible benefits, including the fact that they are closed every major holiday. Did you hear earlier when I said it was May 25th? AKA Memorial Day, AKA a national holiday, AKA a day I would usually have to work all day for, because as a retail worker, you don't get holidays off in America. Total Wine only closes on Christmas Day. Every other holiday they're open. Every other holiday as a manager, I was expected to work. Guys, I get every major holiday off now. That actually should not be as serious as it is. Like, like I should not be so overjoyed and relieved to be telling you that, because that should just be something that all people in this country get regardless. But again, I live in America, and most of the time I had to work every holiday, so. Oh, but baby, not this year. Not this year. Cheers to that. Day off. And I'm also getting paid for today, because today was a day I would typically work. My official schedule with this new job, which I should also include, is a set schedule, meaning I work the exact same days every single week. And I start at the exact same time every single day. And I work Sunday through Thursday, meaning I get Friday and Saturday off every f***ing week, you guys. Oh my God. Like, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up, you guys. This job was such a win for me, actually. Is it the most glamorous job? No, but it's just freed me in so many ways. Like, if you're a longtime subscriber of this channel and you were around when I started working that supervisor position at Total Wine, you know that I took on 50 hours a week. I worked so much at my last job. It was just honestly, I felt the effects of having those 10 hours of my life back, like almost instantaneously. Literally within the first week of this job, I was able to run errands after work one day because I managed to get off before 5 p.m. and I had time to go to the post office. I had time to go get groceries. I had time to do things with my life after work because I wasn't working these horrendously long days. I'm just truly so grateful that this opportunity came into my life when it did, because it has felt like such an easy, seamless transition that there just wasn't a shadow of a doubt in my mind that this was the path the universe wanted me to take, that this was the way the universe wanted me to go if I wanted to get out of the path I was currently on at my old job. It's just been such a relief, and it's honestly been so good for me in so many ways, and I'm just really happy that I got this job. I'm just very happy that this is my life now. So that's the big update. I've made a career change once again. Hopefully we don't have another one of those anytime soon. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs out. Oh my God, like my social life is so back, you guys. I have hung out with my friends so much in the last 3 weeks since I've started this job. It's been insane. I'm used to literally not seeing my friends but like once every month or so, and now I can just see them every week because I'm off Fridays and Saturdays and pretty much every evening since I start at 7 a.m. every day. Like everything that my previous job took from me, I feel like this job is giving back to me. It just feels really good, and I feel like I made the right choice. I don't regret leaving my last job at all. Do I miss the people that I worked with at my old job? Yes, absolutely. I love everybody that I worked with. I do have some coworkers that I'm gonna be keeping up with pretty much till the end of time. Like, we're friends now, and that's not gonna change because I don't work there anymore. So this job was just the right move for me. It was a huge win for me, honestly. Like, I felt like I kind of needed this. And with this newfound freedom in my schedule, obviously my mind has gone back to my YouTube channel. I know in the past I would always come back and say, okay, I got it. I got my schedule under control. Like, I can do this. I can upload every week. And then I would just fall off. And that was because, again, I was working 50-hour weeks. I was very stressed out. I was quite literally burnt to a crisp. I was so burnt out on that job. I need a pillow or something to sit on. Shit. Something else I've been going through, and this could honestly just be another side effect of that previous job that had me burnt out so much, but I've just been in a creative slump, you guys. I just genuinely didn't have any new ideas. I just didn't really know what kind of videos I wanted to make next, or what in particular I wanted this channel to revolve around, because so much of my life has been about work recently. Like, I've just been working and working and working and working and working. Genuinely, like, when people would ask me, like, even on like first dates or something, like people who were just trying to get to know me, like when they asked me what kind of hobbies I liked and what I like to do in my free time, I just didn't have an answer. I like genuinely was like I work so much, like I don't have time. You know, it was just kind of one of those things where I was like, I don't even really have anything that's fueling my creativity to make me want to keep making these videos. Like there's nothing keeping that spark alive in me right now, which is a really sad thing to say, but I do think my creativity has definitely had a pretty big slump this year. I don't want to say that it's like, you know, gone entirely, but I just have had a really hard time feeling creative or being creative, at least up until recently. I've already been talking for 20 minutes. You've got to be kidding me. So this next one, this is honestly something I didn't even really want to talk about on this channel. This is kind of something I just wanted to keep to myself, just because I don't really like to share too much about my relationship life on social media, really. Like, this was just like that one thing that I chose to keep to myself. But earlier this year, I did end a relationship. I had been talking to somebody since about mid-November of last year, and a couple months ago, that relationship ended. Actually, let me just go on the record and say I did not end a single thing. It was not my choice. I did not want things to end. And honestly, relationship was kind of, it was a situationship. It was an almost relationship, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. And unfortunately, it was with a person that I actually really cared about and got emotionally invested. I'm just a Libra like that. What do you expect? This has been a little bit longer of a healing phase for me. I don't know, like this one just like, you know like that meme that talks about the one situationship that just like absolutely wrecks a girl and alters her brain chemistry for the rest of her life. Like, I'm not even trying to be dramatic like that, but this truly kind of felt like that. Like this one hit different. That has just been encompassing a lot of the recent weeks for me. And you know, that's just because I'm a very relationship oriented person. Again, I'm a Libra. I've always just placed a lot of weight and a lot of value, if anything, more value in my actual like human relationships than, you know, being super successful at a career. Like I've always put more stock in my like actual relationships, both platonic and romantic. So like when one doesn't work out or like I have to end one, it's catastrophic to say the least. It just doesn't feel like our paths are aligned anymore. Holy f. Like, I truly think we are placed on this earth to have connections with each other. Like, humans were placed on this earth to love each other and form connections with one another. That's where I put my stock as a human being. I don't really care about having a dream job. That's just never what I've cared about or what I thought would bring me true happiness. It's always been about my relationships and the people that I have in my life. And yeah, at the end of the day, one day finding a life partner, I will just, you know, do the rest of this winging it with. But anyways, what else? Oh, I got a new car. You know, in my last video, I told you guys there was an incident where my old car got totaled, and that was really tragic, and I was dealing with that because I did love my old car, but you will be pleased to know I did get a new car. It's actually a used car, but it was a used car with only like 8,500 miles on it. So used, but also new. It was in our price range. I'm driving a lot for my new job anyways, so I kind of needed a car with less miles. So yeah, I am now the proud owner of a Hyundai Kona N-Line. I'm being quite honest, if you want to hear something really trippy, like something really like crazy in full circle, that's the car I initially would have picked for myself 2 years ago. And then I wound up with the car I wanted to begin with. Like, there's just like some things that happen in my life that I'm just like, this, like that was too coincidental. But yeah, did get a new car. I love it very much. And I'm incredibly wary when I pull into parking lots now because I am terrified somebody is going batshit crazy and is gonna run into me. Ooh, what else? I have been talking for like 30 minutes. What else do I need to update you guys on while we're here? Oh my God, you guys, I did it. If you've been a subscriber of mine since last January, if you were there to know what my goals for last year were, you're gonna be so proud of me. You guys, I'm reading. I'm reading! When I was a child, my father and I used to read the Magic Treehouse books together. Somewhere in my like public school career, college, just general adult life, like I just fell out of love with it. You guys have heard me talk about this before. My first vlog of 2024 last year when I made the New Year's resolution to read one single fucking book, I didn't even achieve that goal. I literally started a book last year, but I literally never finished it. Not only did I beat my goal of reading one single book, but I have read 5 books this year so far. And I am on number 6. I love it so much. It literally, everything that I've been going through this year, reading has just been like the one thing that has just like comforted me through all of this. And there's been one series in particular that I started reading that brought me back to reading. I had like 3 or 4 friends telling me to start this series and to just give it a shot because it was so good. And I said, fine, I'll do it. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what it is. But that series, my friends, is the ACOTAR series. I actually don't have the first one because I've already loaned it out to another friend who also wants to read them. So I do have the first book, but I've already loaned out the first one to a friend. So I don't have it with me right now. Oh my God, this series holds such a special place in my heart. It's so good. I think I'm tied. Okay, so I just finished A Court of Frost and Starlight literally like last week, and I have already started A Court of Silver Flames. I'm about to start chapter 9. It's so good. I don't feel right in picking a favorite until I finish A Court of Silver Flames, just because I was like, well, what if like that one ends up being my favorite, you know? Like I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm so torn between these two as my number one. Like, it honestly may be Mist and Fury. It honestly may be A Court of Mist and Fury just because like the character development that happens in this book and the like progression of the storyline that happens in this book. And if you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. It was just so beautifully written. Like, I swear to God, this book fucking healed me. Like, this book was so good. Like, I literally remember the day I bought this. I was in Barnes & Noble. I hadn't checked out yet. I was kind of just browsing and looking at other books, but I was holding this in my hand. And a girl literally stopped me to tell me, like, that one is my favorite, and I'm so excited you're about to read it. It's so good. I want to reread this one, like, as soon as possible. I really do. It's so good. But if I'm being quite honest, this book absolutely wrecked me. In a way, I have not had a book rip me apart like this. Like, y'all, I was literally sobbing in shambles. Like, There were certain parts of this book that I was wailing. I have a Snapchat. I have proof.
I literally I needed you to see my reaction to this. Oh my god, it's just like one thing after another, but this like literally killed me.
This one was just so good. This one was so good. It was so action-packed, and like, I do think I have a little more love in my heart for A Court of Mist and Fury, but I feel like if you put these two together into one book, like, they would together be like my all-time favorite. This series is just Sarah J Maas. You have my heart and soul. I am gonna start the other two series as soon as I finish this one. My current plan is to start Crescent City next because that one is only 3 books and it's also completed. And then I will be starting the Assassin's Blade series next. So, or I think it's called Throne of Glass, but Assassin's Blade is the first one. But I also know that there's apparently a prequel to the first one that people say you should read first. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'm currently working on A Court of Silver Flames, and then I will be on to Crescent City. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the book content, honestly, because I would love to keep you guys updated on how I'm enjoying the series and like just the other Sarah J Maas books if you guys are interested, because oh Lord, they deserve as much hype as they get, I'm afraid. They've just been such a good escape for me in the last few months, and I absolutely adore them, and I adore the characters in these books. Oh my god, I love them all so much. I have been really enjoying that series. I've been really enjoying reading again. But with that being said, I think that is about all of the life updates I have for you guys recently. That is pretty much everything that's been going on in my life. I honestly just didn't really feel like I should film like a whole like weekly vlog or like do this whole like elaborate vlog just to tell you guys these things. I feel like that would take me longer and then I just would never get it up in time. I just kind of wanted to sit down and chat with you guys and just give you the little like chill, chatty, like, you know, close friends story, FaceTime vibes that I usually try to give on this channel. But again, I apologize for being gone like I always am. I know I always apologize for that. But like I said, I do feel like I'm coming back to this channel a bit more confidently this time. I have been at this new job for a couple weeks now. This week will actually be my 3rd week. I just wanted to give myself a couple weeks just to kind of like decompress and like let the dust settle and just, you know, like get into the groove of my new job and get familiar with the schedule and just kind of see where those pockets of time were gonna be where it's like, oh, that would be a good day to like, you know, do a lot of hard editing. I've just been trying to give myself a moment to adjust to the transition, to adjust to all the new changes. And then I knew I wanted to come back to this channel. I knew I wanted to keep making videos. While I didn't give up on this channel per se, I do feel like I did lose a little bit of myself this year, if I'm being quite honest. Like, you know, just like looking back on these last few months and everything that I was going through and everything that I was trying to work through and like just how stressed out I was. I don't know, I was not a very happy person. Like, I was not a person who wanted to make YouTube videos because I was like, what's so good about my life right now? My job is like making me miserable. I'm burnt out. I'm going through this thing in my relationship life that's unfortunately like affecting like how I'm acting, and like I don't want it to come through on camera. It was just a lot that I was dealing with, and I just didn't want to put any of that on camera. I didn't think I could do it in a way that would necessarily help anyone. Like, it wouldn't necessarily have made like a productive conversation, I guess. Moving forward, I just want to create again. Fearlessly create, even at that. Like, I just, like, as someone who tries to embrace her creative side more, I feel like I often fall victim to like stifling myself out of just like a fear of being judged or like perceived in a different way by other people when they see me trying to do these things. And obviously that's something I have to work on this year. Like, obviously I cannot let my fear of being judged by other people stop me from doing anything. So I'm trying to allow myself to embrace my creativity more and try to allow that creative streak to come back and just go after some hobbies and interests. I mean, I'm literally gonna learn guitar here in a few weeks just because I want to. Like, I literally turned 30 in October, and looking back at the last decade of my life, my 20s, I spent so much of it like shrinking myself and making myself smaller and just trying to fit everybody else's mold of like what was considered acceptable. And I just never really gave myself a chance to grow or shine because of that, because I was always worried about what other people were thinking of me, how others were perceiving me, and I want to give myself that chance. I want to give myself and my inner child that chance to just go after the things that we want to go after because we want to. And sure as fuck, in spite of what we think others may think of us. If I want to learn an instrument and I want to be more artsy fartsy this year, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed this chit chatty video. I missed you guys so much, and I hope some of you are still watching and you missed me as well and excited to see me on your feed again. I know I say it every time, so at this point, if you don't even believe me, it's okay. You don't have to. Just expect to see me every week. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and listening to me and listening to all these life updates. And I hope if you enjoyed some of this and you enjoyed me, definitely hit that subscribe button and join my little corner of the internet. I am going to be trying to go on all of the fun summer adventures this year now that I have so much weekend time off. We're going places. Okay, I don't know where we're going yet, but we're going places, okay? I'm putting it out there now. So definitely stick around for more of my whimsical little adventures because I'm just always winging it out here. It is just one silly little life that we are all trying to make it through. Also, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it because that appeases the algorithm gods and it helps other cool people like you find my videos. Hit that like button before you go. Consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye!